Hey everyone, thanks for joining. My name is Hans, and I lead the global partnerships team here at accessiBe. accessiBe is the market leader in web accessibility, and we provide an ecosystem of solutions so that any business can tackle web accessibility. Today, we're going to talk about how AI can be leveraged to make websites more accessible. This can be achieved with an automated solution or with a solution that enables developers to natively remediate at the code level. First, let's make sure we're all on the same page in our understanding of web accessibility. Web accessibility is the practice of designing and developing websites and digital content in a way that ensures people with disabilities can access, perceive, understand, navigate, and interact effectively with the content. You might be surprised to learn that 16% of the global population is living with some form of disability. Too often, people with disabilities face online accessibility barriers, making content consumption difficult or even impossible altogether. Some examples include missing alt text on images, missing ARIA attributes, lack of keyboard navigability, and blinking lights or GIFs for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Now, some of you might be familiar with regulations such as the ADA Title III, Section 508, Canada's AODA, and the European Union's EAA and EN 301549. These regulations require web accessibility to eliminate discrimination against individuals with disabilities in various aspects of life. Now, it's reasonable to assume that nobody intends to discriminate, but the unfortunate truth is that only 3% of the entire internet is accessible. From the thousands of calls that we've had with business leaders, we've learned that not providing an accessible website is often due to a lack of awareness, uncertainty about how to approach web accessibility, or insufficient resources to build or maintain an accessible website. With the vision to make the internet an accessible and inclusive space, accessiBe's mission is to provide an ecosystem of accessibility solutions to enable businesses of all sizes to create and maintain accessible and compliant websites. Now, there are numerous approaches to addressing web accessibility, whether it involves native accessibility at the code level or integrated accessibility with automated solutions. The key is to provide the best possible outcome. Today, I want to do a bit of a deeper dive into accessWidget, our automated web accessibility solution. accessWidget simplifies and streamlines the web accessibility process by using AI for the automated remediation. accessWidget enables websites to be inclusive for users with disabilities and to meet legally required accessibility standards without any changes being made to the original code or UX. accessWidget is made up of two different applications that work together. The first is our accessibility interface, which covers visual WCAG requirements and enable users with disabilities to adjust the interface to their specific needs. These adjustments are session-based, meaning each users make their own adjustments for their browsing session only. The second is our AI application, which handles remediating the more complex WCAG requirements. These includes the adjustments that make a website screen reader and keyboard navigable, which is essential for users who are blind, low vision, and those who have mobility disabilities. Let's open this site and take a look at our AI application first. The AI scans and analyzes the website using a contextualized understanding process that learns the purpose and function of every element and then fixes it to be accessible. This process happens automatically every 24 hours, ensuring that changes or updates you make to your website are remediated on an ongoing basis. Let's start with navigating the website with the tab key. See how the skip link option appears when I navigate using the tab key? These allow me to quickly reach different sections of the page, such as the menu, the main content, or the footer, without having to tediously tab through each link. When passing the skip links, you'll notice that a check mark has appeared on the accessibility icon. This indicates that accessWidget has identified a keyboard or a screen reader session and has automatically turned accessibility mode on. Moving forward, you can see how easy it is to navigate all the links, forms, buttons, menus, and dropdowns that are now accessible using just the keyboard. This works the same way with the screen reader. Let's take a look at how it works in the code. Here, we can see that accessWidget automatically adds the necessary code modifications so that users with screen readers know that this menu item has a submenu, and whether it's expanded or not. This is achieved with specific ARIA attributes and semantic tagging, which accessWidget automatically creates if they don't already exist in the code. When triggering pop-ups, accessWidget lifts up the keyboard and focuses and then lands it back down within the pop-up itself. To close the pop-up, I can simply hit the escape key and then continue navigating from where I left off, just like that. To make pop-ups accessible to screen reader users, accessWidget also utilizes the previously mentioned ARIA attributes. To remediate forms, accessWidget uses AI to learn the validations, labels, and purposes of each field. Then, it uses the browser's already accessible validations API alongside ARIA attributes to display and announce field requirements, errors, and messages. Now, I want to show you one of the most game-changing capabilities of accessWidget, the automatic creation of alt text for images. To achieve alt text for images, our AI uses computer vision technologies like Iris and OCR. Take a look at the code. You can see the image has no alt texts. Now, check out what happens when clicking Alt-1 to return on accessibility, just as a blind user would when using a screen reader. Did you see the live code change? Look at the immediate alt text accessWidget has created for the images. Extra sale, 30% off, shop now, white flowers in a brown vase. And the GIF on the right reads, 40% off, shop now, furniture, interior design, and contemporary. With alt text, a screen reader user can now get the full context of the website, including the text and objects in promotional banners. As I mentioned before, accessWidget is built from two different applications. Now, let's get into the accessibility interface. The interface allows users with various disabilities to experience a session-based, personalized, accessible experience. As you can see, users have a choice between one of our preset accessibility profiles, making their own customized adjustments, or a combination of both. The profiles at the top of the interface offer common accessibility combinations that address a specific disability, such as for the epilepsy or low vision. The users can choose the profile that's right for them. Once the profile is selected, all relevant accessibility features are immediately activated. The users will be able to go right back to the website and start browsing without needing to make continuous adjustments. So, for example, a user with epilepsy who wants to browse a website safely without the risk of seizure-inducing flashing or movement can enable the seizure-safe profile. Risky colors will be immediately dulled, and blinking or flashing videos, GIFs, and animations, they'll be paused. Further adjustments can be made by choosing the singular features in the interface. A user with low vision can click on dark contrast or light contrast, which will then adjust the colors depending on their preferences. This can be done alongside the vision impaired profile, a different profile, or without any profile at all. This gives power to the user, who now has a choice of features that best fits their accessibility needs. accessWidget has been developed side by side with people with disabilities, as well as leading experts in the field of assistive technologies. Today, accessWidget is the web accessibility solution for hundreds of thousands of websites worldwide. Our company thrives thanks to the thousands of partnerships with agencies who are looking for an accessibility solution for their customers. By now, you should have a good understanding of how accessWidget leverages the power of AI to keep websites accessible to everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session and found it productive. Thanks for joining.